If you're able to stand, please rise. Page 398.
Oh, Zarualat Sadiq, Ulyishrei Vesimacha. Oh, Zarualat Sadiq, Ulyishrei Vesimacha. Oh, Zarualat Sadiq, Ulyishrei Vesimacha. Al das hamakom, v'al das hakol, v'yeshiva shel mala, v'yeshiva shel mata, anu matirin le'ispalel im havayanim. Al das hamakom, ve'al das hakol, v'yeshiva shel malam, v'yeshiva shel mata, anu matirin lehispalel im ha'avayanim. Al das hamakom, ve'al das hakol, v'yeshiva shel malam, v'yeshiva shel mata, anu matirin lehispalel im ha'avayanim. Kol Nidre Yesarei V'charmei V'konamei V'chinuyei V'kinusei Ushevuos Din Dana Udi Ishtevana Ud Acharimena Vidi Asana Al nafsha sana Yom Kippurim zeh Ad Yom Kippurim Abaleinu letova on icharatna vehona Kol Yona Shoron Shevisin Betelin Umevutalin Lo Sheririn V'lo Kayamin Nidrana Nidre Av Yasana Lo Esare Ushavu Asana Lo Shivus Kol Nidre V'yesarei V'charamei V'konamei V'chinuyei V'kinusei U'shevus Din Darna Udeish Tevana Ud Acharimna V'di Asarna Al nafshosana miyom kippurim zeh ad yom kippurim habaleinu letova kol hon icharatna vehon kol hon yehon sharon Shivikin, Shivisin, Betelin umvutalin, Lo shiririn, Velo kayamim, Nidrana Lo Nidre Vesarana Lo Esare Ushavu asana lo shivus Kol Nidre V'yesarei V'charamei V'konamei V'chinuyei V'kinusei U'shevus Adin Dana Udeish Tevana Udacharimna V'di Asarna Al nafshasana miyom kippurim zeh ad yom kippurim Abaleinu letova kolona yicharatna ve'on kon yehon sharon shvikin shvisin betelin umvutalin lo shririn velo kayamin nidrana lo nidre Yesana lo estareya ushevu asana lo shevu.
We turn the page to page 400. Nislach l'cha dat Beit Yisrael, l'ger hagar b'tocham, ki l'cha ha'am b'shgaga.
V'nislach lechol adas b'nei Yisrael, v'lager hagar b'socham, ki lechol ha'am b'shgaga. V'nislach lechol adas b'nei Yisrael, v'lager hagar b'socham, ki lechol ha'am b'shgaga. V'nislach lechol adas b'nei Yisrael, v'lager hagar b'socham, ki lechol ha'am b'shgaga. Silach na lavon ha'am hazeh kigadel chazdecha, v'chasher nasa salam hazeh miMitzrayim v'ad heina v'sham ne'emar
Vayomer Adonai salachti kidbarecha.
Vayomer Adonai salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai salachti kidvarecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'achiyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. When I close the ark, you may be seated. At this time, I'll ask Hank Feder to unmute himself as he reads for us on page 394 for giving.
Rabbana Shel Olam, I hereby forgive whoever has hurt me and whoever has done me any wrong, whether deliberately or accidentally, whether by word or by deed. May no one be punished on my account. May it be your will, O Lord, our God and God of my ancestors, that I sin no more, that I not revert to my old ways, that I not anger you any more with my actions, and that I do not do that which is evil in your sight. Wipe away my sins with your great compassion, rather than through sickness or suffering. May these words of my mouth and the prayers that are in my heart be acceptable before you, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer.
Thank you. All vows, promises, and commitments made in your presence, may we be given the strength to keep them. Our vows to ourselves, commitments to self-discipline, may we take our own lives seriously enough to heed them and wear masks when you're outside. Honor our resolves in the way we eat and drink, the way we work and rest, the way we regulate our lives. Commitments made to loved ones and friends, pledges made to worthwhile causes. Help us to become as compassionate and generous as we sought to be at those noble moments. The promises we made to worship and to study, we meant them when we made them, but distractions were many and our wills were weak. This time, may we be strong enough. May our better selves prevail. Promises made in the synagogue by young people who glimpsed what life as Jews might hold in store for them. May devotion and idealism be with them all their days. Our marriage vows, may they endure through dark days and through dull days, through fatigue and through frustration. May our love prove strong and our faith firm. Oh God, we meant the promises we made to you and to each other and to ourselves, even as we mean the vows we silently make tonight. Reach down to us as we strive to reach up toward you. Give us the strength and self-respect, the fidelity and vision to grow to become the people we have sworn to be. All worthy vows and commitments which we make from this Yom Kippur until the next, may we be faithful enough and firm enough to keep them. Our Ma'ariv service continues on page 408 with the Baruch Hu. If you're able to stand, please rise for the call to worship.
Es Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated. We continue with the first blessing before the Shema.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'ma'ariv haravim. Umavir yom, umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzivaos shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai HaMa'ariv haravim.
Amen. Page 410, Ahavat Olam.
אהבת עולם בית שלום אהבת את הרב כי הם חיינו יורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuso, Le'olam Voed.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavcha, v'chol nafshecha, v'chol ma'odecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ela, asher anochi mitzavacha hayom al levavecha. V'shinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha v'veitecha, u'leftecha b'derech, u'shapcha v'kumecha, u'kshartam le'ot ayadecha, v'hayu l'totofot bein einecha, u'chtatam am zo beitecha, u'visharecha. The Shema continues, page 414 and 416.
Adonai Elohechem emes. Emes v'mena kol zot goyim aleinu ki goyim aleinu zot.
Page 418.
Umalchuso biratzon kiblu alehem Moshe u'bnei Yisrael lechanu shira b'simcha rabah v'yamaru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nor oseilos osefele malchusecha uvanecha bokeyam lifnei Moshe zelianu ve'amru Adonai imloch le'olam va'ed Venemar Kifada Adonai es Yaakov Ugalo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael.
We're now found on page 420 in the Hebrew, but I asked Sharon Morgenstern to read for us on page 32 an interpretive prayer based on Hashkivenu, our prayer for peace. So if Sharon would please unmute herself. Is Sharon with us?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Thank you. Just
Okay.
in time. Terrific.
Okay. All right. I'll start over. I started already.
Okay, we didn't hear a word.
Sorry.
It's
Okay.
all right.
Help us, O Lord, to lie down in peace, but teach us that peace means more than quiet. Remind us that if we are to be at peace at night, we must take heed how we live by day. Grant us the peace that comes from honest dealing, so that no fear of discovery will haunt our sleep. Rid us of resentments and hatreds, which rob us of the peace we crave. Liberate us from enslaving habits, which disturb us and give us no rest. May we inflict no pain, bring no shame, and seek no profit from another's loss. May we so live that we can face the whole world with serenity. May we feel no remorse at night for what we have done during the day. May we lie down tonight in peace and awaken tomorrow to a richer and fuller life. Amen.
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 Ufros Aleinu.
Ufros aleinu, sukkah shlomecha, baruch atah Adonai, hapore sukkah shalom aleinu, v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim.
If you're able to stand, please rise. For at the bottom of 420, we proclaim this day, Ki Yom Hazeh.
Ki vayom hazeh yechaper aleichem l'taher eschem mikol chatosechem lifnei Adonai titharu.
Return the page to page 422 for the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yiskadal, the Yiskadash, Shemei Rabbi.
Amen.
V'yamal divrach Yerusei, v'yamlich malchusei. V'chayechon, u'v'yomechon, u'v'chayedechol beis Yisrael. Bagala ubizman kariv v'yimeru amen. Yehi shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam u'olamei omaya yisparach v'yishtabach V'yispar, v'yisramam, v'yisnaseh, v'yisadar, v'yisalev, v'yisalo, shemeh tekudesha, b'richu, le'ela, ule'ela, mikol birchasa, v'shirasa, tushbechasa, b'nechem asa, Damiran bi'ama, v'yimeru